So, for context for this video, basically what it is that, with books like Genefather and Infinite and Divine and a few other books from Warhammer, there's always like a group of characters you always want to have meet, right? Like there's always some kind of characters you want to like have meet and interact with one another. But at the same time, like it's kind of hard to get those characters together. But wouldn't it be fun if? And also for context, there's another reason why I thought of this, because a few months ago, the Black Library was holding a contest for new authors to come up with a short story of having two characters meet and interact with each other in a short essay. Sadly, I did not win, but it was fun, and I would have kicked myself if I didn't be a part of it. Like, I would have kicked myself if I didn't join, so the attempt was there. The short story in question in the pitch was Emotech, the Stormlord, going to war with Typhus and the Death Guard on the grounds of Typhus Nurgle has created a plague that can actually harm Necrons, and he's using it to poison tomb worlds, leading it to Emotech to come to his dynasty's defense and go after Typhus and his Death Guard to stop it. Like, yeah, they're going there to kill Typhus and stop this plague from spreading, and it would lead to them going to Armageddon. That was like the scene had to take place on a certain world, on certain areas. I chose Armageddon, although there was another idea I had that I didn't do with Trazyn and Caiaphas Cain, because I saw so many people wanting to have that pairing. But anyway, so that's kind of the crux of this story of like what Warhammer characters would I love to see meet and or fight each other. So that's the crux of this video. And you guys can always tell me in the comments below, what are some characters in the Warhammer... Now, this is not crossing over. This is just solely in the Warhammer 40k, so it's not like them meeting other characters outside or even characters from the Old World or Age of Sigmar. So yeah, the video is for starters, the two characters I would love to see meet each other are Fabius Bile and Illuminor Caesaris. I think those two, if they don't kill each other, I think Fabius and Illuminor could actually have a lot. They have a lot in common. They're both trying to advance their species in their own sick and twisted ways. They have no use of gods or don't believe in souls. They're both science first, ask questions always, but also fuck you if you question us. I think Illuminor and Fabius would actually be a really cool, yeah, Illuminor Caesaris and Fabius Bile, those two meeting, and if they don't kill each other, I think it would be kind of cool to see, like, because Caesaris is basically ruled by logic. He is stone cold logic, and I think if Fabius can be like, well, wouldn't logically our trading notes work for both of us? And he'd be like, okay, I could see that. So I think it would be kind of cool to see Illuminor and Fabius encounter one another. Likewise, I would love to see Belisarius Cull meet Illuminor, but that would be more of a war between the two. Remember, Cull has stolen Necron technology and has a whole Necron Pharaon head. So imagine if he tries to like steal from Illuminor. Illuminor would, like, Caesaris would literally send his entire army to fucking Mars, because he's that kind of asshole, to get whatever Cull stole. So yeah. Following that, for another group of characters I would love to see meet are Trazyn and Rabute Guilliman. Now, Trazyn has said, and keep in mind, it is Trazyn, he could be lying, that he actually met Guilliman. He's actually met and actually befriended Guilliman during the Horus Heresy. Now, again, he could be lying, but why would he make a lie that big, right? I would love to see, like, a moment where, like, I actually believe they met. I actually do believe Trazyn when he said he and Guilliman had met. What I don't believe is that they were friends. I think what had happened was Trazyn stole some of Guilliman's, tried to steal from Guilliman's legion, and Guilliman drove him off. And Trazyn was like, he's got spunk, I like him. That's how I feel like it went down. Is that Gilliman caught Trazen's robotic hand in the cookie jar, and Trazen ran away. So I would love to see like Trazen reunite with Rabute, and Gilliman's just like, "Oh God, not you." He's like, "Hi, remember me, buddy? Hi, you best buddy." And it could happen. I mean, we do have the Silent King novel where Gilliman looks like he's going to clash with the Silent King, so maybe Trazen's could be in that story. I'm not saying he is, but it's a possibility. So yeah, Trazen and Gilliman would actually be a lot of fun. Also, I feel like the two of them would be. I think the two of them would have a lot in common. Of like, they're two like elder beings, and they've seen a lot. And both do have their love for history. So yeah, but honestly though, I think Trazen's just going to try to steal the Emperor's sword from Gilliman, and Gilliman's going to like cut his arm off or something. So yeah, but Gilliman and Trazen would be a lot of fun. Following that, for Primarchs meeting Necrons, the Sanguinius and the Silent King. Now, the Silent King in one story involving where the Blood Angels and the Necrons united. In that story, the Silent King told Dante that he knew Sanguinius and befriended him. Now, he could be lying, but the Silent King doesn't really do that lying thing. You know, he doesn't do the whole lying thing. So it could be again like with Trazen and Gilliman, where he kind of told a half-truth, where maybe the Silent King encountered Sanguinius, and the two were battling maybe a Chaos Demon, or maybe the Silent King was battling an early wave of Tyranids that had who had heard the beacon and were being sent out. Could be that. But yeah, I would love to see like a novel of Sanguinius and the Silent King, and like actually give validity to that story. Remember also, the Silent King did have that death mask of Sanguinius that Dante now wears. So there has to be a story behind that, right? So yeah, there you go. I know I've done a lot of like Necron team-ups or fights, so let's get into some but that's just mostly because I am a Necron boy. So let's talk about some other characters. As for other characters I would love to see meet, I know he's dead. I know that this character is dead, but maybe have it be a lost story. I would love to see Yarrick and Kane meet. I would love to have a Yarrick and Kane novel. I would love to have a buddy. It would almost be like a buddy cop story, or alternatively, if not Yarrick, because I know this character's still alive, Gaunt. Yeah, Commissar Gaunt and Kane together. Could you just imagine how much that would be like a buddy cop movie? Because literally, Kane is like, he flies by the seat of his pants, and Gaunt is very by the books, but he also understands his soldiers. So yeah, I think that would be really cool to have the more I think about it, I was like, Yarrick would be really awesome, and also to showcase like them battling orcs together, and Kane in awe of seeing Yarrick lead troops and whatnot. But you could also do the same with Gaunt, and also the two of them could really just not like each other. So yeah, Gaunt and Kane would be a solid novel. For others, I think it would be really cool to have. I would really like to have and now this would be more of a fight than anything else. It wouldn't be a team up, but this would be a straight up fight. Karn taking on Lilith Hesperex. Like, that was another idea I did have of like Karn and his world eaters and his warband like breaking into they get away to find their way into Kamara, and they go to war. They just start wrecking shit in Kamara, leading to Lilith trying to draw Karn and his warband out of the planet. There you go. There's your story. I don't think we get enough Drukhari stories these days, so it'd be kind of neat. Speaking of other stuff, I would really love to, another one, I would love to see a team-up between, going back to humans and other characters, I would love to see a team-up between Kane and Commander Farsight. Those two would be awesome together. And Kane has teamed up with the Tau to battle the Tyranids in the greater good. So it wouldn't be too far off to have. Remember, he would still kill Tau, but he also Kane also acknowledges. He's also acknowledged multiple times Out of all the alien races, I hate the Tau less, and they're actually pretty good fighters. So to have him team up with Commander Farsight, be kind of awesome. Um, Now, as for other characters, I would love to see for straight up fights. Let's talk about some fights real fast. For straight up like battles, I would absolutely love to see Typhus and the Death Guard going back to war with another legion. And this time in particular, I'd love to see the Death Guard do battle, like specifically Typhus fight the Space Wolves. I don't think we've gotten the Death Guard and the Space Wolves at a war. Likewise, I would love to see, like, as for another mixed one, maybe the Thousand Sons going head and specifically Azek Ahriman. Ahriman, I would love to see meet Trazyn. There's another one, or actually more of a fight. There you go, Trazyn versus Ahriman. Like, have Ahriman trying to, like, steal secrets out of Trazyn's Tomb World Solemnus to, like, find, like, lost secrets to help this Thousand Sons, and Trazyn's just like, put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. There you go, the Thousand Sons fighting the Necrons. I don't think we've gotten that, so, yeah, having Ahriman trying to steal from Trazyn, and Trazyn's like, fuck you! Or even, like, do the same thing, but with Arakon. Yeah, Ahriman wants to use, time manipulation to see if he can stop the rubric spell from affecting the Thousand Sons, so he tries to steal chronomancy secrets from Orican, and Orican would be like, oh, you want to fuck with me? Oh, I am going to destroy you. So, yeah. I would also love to see, just as another versus, I would love to see Lucius the Eternal and a just straight out fight with the orcs, specifically Ulftak Blackhawk. Though I think Ulftak from the Big Daka and Warboss, so far there's only been 2 books in the Ulftak books, but he's been an interesting enough character, and I think it'd be cool to see him like up against Lucius the Eternal. So there you go. Those are just some team-ups and fights I'd love to see, but you guys tell me in the comments below, what are some meetings or fights you'd love to see in the Warhammer 40k universe? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.